The first 89 days of Donald Trump's second presidency have taught us that there is one man in Washington the establishment hates more than Donald Trump. Maybe actually two, Elon Musk and Pete Hegseth. But Pete Hegseth, certainly the establishment has it out for. Outlets pulled out all the stops to try and prevent his confirmation. Then they hit him hard after reports he shared sensitive military intelligence with a journalist by mistake. Well, now he's the subject of the biggest scandal to date. We're going to call it Signalgate 2.0. This morning, he fielded questions about new reports that he shared attack plans with his wife and brother on the private messaging app Signal. And let's just say that while he was there, he remained defiant.
Hoaxsters. This group, this group right here, full of hoaxsters that peddle anonymous sources from leakers with axes to grind, and then you put it all together as if it's some news story.
Trump absolutely loves watching this. He loves his people twisting in the wind and fighting back. It's a blood sport of sense. Today, Hegseth performed for the president. The reason Hegseth is turning this into a fight with the media is because it works. He's also digging in because he has the president's backing, at least for now. NPR is out with exclusive reporting. The White House is looking to replace Pete Hegseth as defense secretary. This according to a U.S. official who was not authorized to speak publicly. They would probably call this a hoax as well. The White House denied the reporting, and Trump seemed to give Hegseth his blessing earlier today.
Are you bringing up Signal again? I thought they gave that up 2 weeks ago.
There was a new report this weekend that he used it in a separate chat that included some family members.
It's all just the same old stuff from the media. That's an old one. Try finding something new.
As we said, Trump loves it. Neither Trump nor Hegseth are willing to say actually what happened, because what happened was objectively wrong. It's not the scandal of the decade, as many in the media want you to believe. But character should matter. It's how I was raised, that it does matter. But, and this is a very important but, character doesn't matter anymore in the Washington sense because most Americans don't believe the judges. The same media that is now saying Signalgate over and over told us that Joe Biden was in great health, never questioned vaccine mandates or keeping schools closed during the pandemic. As Hegseth pointed out, the media believed and ran with every single anti-Trump story as if it was gospel, many of which later turned out not to be true.
What a big surprise that a few leakers get fired and suddenly a bunch of hit pieces come out from the same media that peddled the Russia hoax. Won't give back their Pulitzers. They got Pulitzers for a bunch of lies.
Note in this entire thing, and Cuomo noted this earlier as well, a couple of times, I think he was right to do it. Hegseth needs to answer a very simple question. Did you, Mr. Secretary, include your wife in a Signal chat about when F-18 attack jets would fire and drop bombs at the Houthis? Yes or no? If yes, that's a real problem. He should resign or at least apologize. Nothing wrong with apologizing. I was taught it was a sign of strength, not weakness, something Pete Hegseth clearly does not believe. It's not that this is any great threat to national security, but it's a horrible example. It's stupid. If the answer to that question is no, then say it, as Cuomo pointed out. But it appears as though Pete Hegseth can't say no because he knows the story will continue. But that's not the world we live in. Most Americans don't care about Signalgate 2.0 because it's a Washington story. And the Washington media has, in many ways, and many of its members have beclowned themselves. That fact is really bad for America. Entering this week, conventional wisdom says Trump needs a big win. He's already had immense success with executive actions. The border is closed. DEI is dead. Now the things Trump wants to do, like tax cuts, are we're going to require help from Congress, but that's going to take time. Until then, Trump is stuck in a mess, really, of his own making right now. Tariffs are driving massive swings in the market. Again, conventional wisdom says the short-term pain for long-term gain argument only works for a while. A few more 1,000-point loss days in the market will test just how much pain people will endure, the pain threshold, you might say. But what I've just said is largely according to the very same people who told us Trump would lose in 2024, the very same pollsters. Their polling, Rasmussen, stood out as one of the very few that were correct during 2024. They predicted Trump's victory. Now they show him with a 6-point approval rating.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.